Hi everyone, what you see is chicken and onions and cheese and a great dish. We're making French onion chicken bake. Combines all those great flavors into one wonderful dish. And stick around till the end because we had to take a little detour, but we'll get to that soon enough. Before we start, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Give me a comment, thumbs up below. That helps the algorithm and that helps me. I'd really appreciate it. First up, chicken breasts. I've got 4 good-sized chicken breasts. I can't believe how big they are. Some beef broth, for the French onion part. 2 onions, and some cheese. Swiss, and the round ones are provolone. If you don't have provolone, don't worry, you can use mozzarella. Some flour, salt and pepper, and a little bit of thyme to bring it all together. Let's start with our onions. Peel them and chop them into nice big slices. And there you go, 2 onions worth. If you want more, make more. Not a problem. Into our pan, about 2 tablespoons of butter. Oil if you want. And in goes our onions. Now we're going to stir them around and break them down until they start getting brown. It could be 5, 10, 15 minutes. Depends on what you like. And while we're doing that and waiting for that, we're going to cut our breasts in half. Get them ready to go. Now you can see how big the halves are. They're still a good size. Now once we're done cutting them, get out some plastic wrap because we're going to pound these puppies down. We'll take 1 half chicken breast, and then I've got my hammer out, and away we go. Bang, 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 bang. And what didn't look like a whole lot of chicken turns into a pretty big piece. That's why I cut them in half. That's a lot for one person. Back to our onions. They're looking really good. Almost brown enough for me. Let's get them off the stove. Don't clean the pan out because next up comes our chicken. I put a little salt and pepper on each one of these, and you can see how thin they are. These are going to be good. I think I can squeeze one more, and it will shrink a little bit, not much. There you go. I also put a little bit of thyme on it too, so you got salt, pepper, and just a touch of thyme on one side. 2-3 minutes, flip them, and they should look something like that. Oh, these look so good. And we'll just let the other side cook for 2-3 minutes. And they're looking good. Let's get them out of the pan. And now, without cleaning the pan, our onions go back in. We're going to sprinkle the flour on top. That's about 3 tablespoons of flour. And we're going to mix that around and cook it around. Give it a minute to 2. It's just to burn off the flour flavor. Now comes our beef broth. It's 2 cups of beef broth. And this is going to make a good sized gravy. Mix, 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 mix. It's got to come up to a boil. Now you got to keep stirring and it will start to thicken. And you can see here when you scrape the bottom of the pan how it looks a little thicker. It's come up to a boil. Looks thick enough. We're good to go. Back to our chicken. It's on the bottom of our pan. And now we're just going to spoon our onion gravy mix on top. That looks pretty good. You want to cover everything. So yeah, there's a little bit of liquid in the bottom, but that helped out down the road. Next up comes our cheese. Because the cheese slices were so big, I actually cut them in half to make them fit on the chicken. And then the same thing with our Swiss. That goes on next. 1/2 slice on each piece of chicken. Those are going to go into the oven, 350 for about 8 to 10 minutes. You know what happens when you put chicken in the oven for more than 8 to 10 minutes and you actually put it in for 3 or 4 hours? Yeah, I'm not going to show you the picture, but suffice to say, we had to do a do-over. I was not impressed. So if the chicken pieces don't look quite the same, that's because, well, they aren't. They're chicken tenders I used this time. Still came out fantastic. They look just yummy. Smells great. And I'm going to get these on a plate to show you what they look like. And the only downside to using the chicken tenders, Abby said, I pounded them a little too small. A lot thinner than the other pieces. So you might want to watch that. You don't want to pound them into paper like. Other than that, they're fantastic. Look at that. Oh yeah. Well, that was easy and fun to make. French onion chicken bake. You're going to like it. Hey, another great recipe. I hope you'll give it a try. Leave me a comment below, one way or the other. Listen, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell because that'll tell you the next time I upload a video. Feel free to share this and any of my other videos. And thanks for stopping by and watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.